Hi there and welcome. My name is Jason, and the plant that I have to share with you right now is called Dudleya pulverulenta. This is also known as the chalk Liveforever Dudleya, and it is just now budding, so I wanted to share it with you. It's April right now here in California, and this is a California native plant. And here it is a little closer, and as you can see, it's this beautiful frosty white rosette, a lovely addition to the moon garden, or the moonlight garden, or the rock wall, like if you're doing a succulent rock wall or a succulent planting. This is an awesome plant. As far as the lighting goes, you can plant this in anywhere from part sun to sun. In some areas of California, you can do full sun. I have this planted here in Northern California in full sun, and so far it's been doing wonderfully in full sun. It has this white powdery coating on the leaves that you don't really want to rub off. That can reflect the sunlight off of it to keep it cooler. But part sun to sun is a really good lighting location for this plant. As far as watering goes, this is a drought tolerant plant. It's a succulent, so you don't need to water it too much. Keep it on a drought tolerant, watering setup. It can live in the summer, minus irrigation, but give it a little bit and it appreciates that. So just minimal irrigation, and make sure with this plant when you do water it, that you don't overhead water it. You really want to try and get as minimal water on the rosette as you can and get it mostly just on the soil. So keep that in aim when it comes to watering. As far as fertilizing goes, you can fertilize this, but you really don't have to. You can fertilize it once every, other month with a succulent fertilizer. That's the kind of fertilizer I use in my succulents, so I would do that if you're going to fertilize it. Otherwise, succulents are pretty tough. There's a lot of nutrients already in the soil that they can draw on. As far as the soil pH, very adaptable to the soil pH. As far as the type of soil, I would plant this in a loam to sandy soil. I wouldn't do clay soil because I don't feel like it has enough drainage, and this really wants some good drainage. So when you plant it, make sure that it's like on an angle, for one, so that you can encourage that water just to like go on the base, but also too, it doesn't stay overly wet for an extended period of time. And that's a good rule of thumb for most succulents. You don't want to overwater them. So yeah, as far as blooming, this plant puts out a beautiful bloom. The plant itself, the rosette, grows to about 1 to 2 feet wide into about 18 inches tall. And it puts out these little spikes of flowers. It's not blooming yet. It blooms late spring to early summer. And it puts out these long spikes that have little red flowers that hummingbirds just absolutely love. So yeah, this is what the beginning of a bloom for this Dudleya chalk Liveforever looks like. It's pretty awesome. Even just the bud itself is really fun and whimsy. I love this. But yeah, this is an awesome plant. It is deer resistant. They don't really eat these. It attracts bees and butterflies and hummingbirds in particular. I think that partially the flowers being red, that they're really drawn to that. But yeah, this is an awesome, fun plant. If there's any questions that you have about Dudleya pulverulenta, also known as the chalk Liveforever Dudleya, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. And once again, thanks so much for hanging out. My name's Jason.